Hello, my Tauruses, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am reading for March 16th through the 22nd. I have done my overview. Money in the news. Yes, I was thinking it was something else. Money in the news. So please watch it because it tells what's going on with the planetary alignments and all that good stuff too. As always, remember that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay, so let's go on. We are now we're transitioning from the end of the astrological year to the beginning. So ending, there's a big ending for Pisces because Neptune, they're conjuncting. There's really a big thing before Neptune decides to move over. This is big for Pisces. Now, then we enter into spring equinox or fall equinox, depending on where you're at. We have a full moon on the 14th. We have the Ides of March on the 15th. And then we have all this other transitional energy too. So things are shifting and things are changing, okay? Be aware. Remember, we live our lives. Anyway, let's go on and see. Michael, what would you like to say to Tauruses? My earthly Taurus, and remember you have Uranus in your sign. It will be transitioning. Now it does go back and forth a little bit, but then it will be definitely then it definitely will stay. So it's going to be transitioning into Gemini. I think it's the end of June, could be the beginning of July. But then it goes and then it retros, and then it stays. Okay, so let's see. So a lot of the disruption that you've been feeling, use it right now. I mean, use it use that energy, not so much for your own disruption, but maybe to disrupt other people's plans. I don't know. Anyway, Michael, what do you want to say to Taurus? Number 6, be the real you. Your greatest power, Taurus, comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. I know a lot of Tauruses that'll just say it's just not worth the bother, but you know what? Be true to thine own self. Let's just put it that way. Be the real you. And that could even be the real you. It's not worth my bother. I'm just going to move on or move away. So let's see, higher power. What else is there for Taurus? What do you want to say for Taurus? Higher power, Holy Spirit for Taurus. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Trying to learn which one's reversed. I think these two might be reversed and this one's not. Let's see. First card. Yay! Oh, the Magician. The Magician, Major Arcana, Raziel. Raziel is the keeper of occult knowledge. Occult is not good, not bad. It's just hidden knowledge. And kind of get an Enoch vibe here, but this is not Enoch. This is not, the fallen angels. It is not about the Watchers. There is a protection over the Magician at this point too. Making an 8 above him or an infinity sign, as on earth, as in heaven, so on earth. Get that? There's a number 1, beginning, new beginning. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So, there's a difference between law of attraction and manifestation. The Magician says you can manifest it with your words, with your actions, but you do need to believe it. You do need to believe that there is always hope. There is always possibilities. There is always miracles. Okay? Sometimes we do forget that. Sometimes we forget that we have that authority. Remember, you are a spiritual being having an earthly visitation, an earthly experience. That's it. Here we go. Next card is reversed. We have the Knight of Water, very emotional energy. The Knight's underlying energy is fire. So that's our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So we're going into Aries season. So there could be some of that passion, burning, determination, also commitment. Water energy is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We are leaving Pisces. So there could be that fluid, emotional, spiritual energy too. And remember, Mars is in Cancer right now. So there is that push forward. We are, we still have on the 14th that full moon. There's a lot of water energy that's going to be affecting us. Now, looking at him, I mean, he is riding bareback. He is taking, this knight looks like a risk taker. Okay, even though he takes risks with his emotions. He loves deeply. He goes for what he wants. He went and got his cup of water, and now he's riding his horse with his cup. Not quite sure how much of the water is going to remain in the cup, but there is an emotional jumping and leaping and just riding into something. Kind of the fools rush in where angels fear to tread vibe I'm getting with him. Okay, here we go. Romantic, flirtatious, new love may be coming. Introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship. Remember, I told you he's kind of a risk taker. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So it's kind of like you're all in. Once you make a decision about something, my Tauruses, once you really say, this is my direction I want to go into, it's kind of like you're all in. And I'm just all in. I'm all in, and you can't sway me to do differently. Next card, reversed. Wise counselor. Now, the nice thing about the wise counselor is this is also connected with Taurus energy. Now, the wise counselor, the Hierophant, I'm always the Hierophant partner to this. I'm always a little bit icky about, because I don't like the Hierophant as much, but it is a good reminder. There's also, I'm a little bit of the rebellious energy. So when I see the Hierophant is, it's about business of religion, business of business, business of government, business. And it's rules and regulations. But then there's a little saying with the Hierophant. It's also, but maybe you need to go a different way. So there could be some choices being offered to you. Now, with this card, with this deck, there is a little bit more kindness to it. We have Archangel Sandalphon, believed to have been Elijah. He and Enoch. He and Enoch were two humans that were brought up into the heavens. And many say were turned into angels in itself. We have a 5, which is about change. So there could be some changes coming to those rules and regulations. There could be some changes coming to the way things are done, especially if this is in one of those businesses of religion or government. So whatever this is going on, it could be that you're making these changes, or you're just going to go a different direction. And I'm not saying you're breaking the law or anything, but it's like, no, it's basically not accepting the constriction put upon you. Okay, does that make sense? Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. Kind of, so, and that in itself is not a bad answer. Look at, hey, what has been traditionally done? But remember, sometimes, you always get what you always got. Okay, sometimes you need to shake things up a little bit, and I'm kind of getting between this Knight of Water and this wise counselor. It feels like it's time for you to shake things up. Okay, my Tauruses, shake, rattle, and roll. Here we go. Let's see, higher power. What else here for my Tauruses? That one jumped out, or fell out. Let's put it that way. The Chariot, whatever it is that's happening, it will be very, very fast, and you will be very protected during the time. So accept that. This is a lot of Jesus take the wheel, let go and let God. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Now, generally speaking, when you are in the Chariot, you are not holding on to the reins, because it's a God thing. It's a God thing. So I get this, shake, rattle, and roll type of things. Things are moving. You've got the ability to make things happen. And whatever happens is going to come very quickly and very successfully for you too. Okay, let's go on. A job, relationship. Well, actually, when I say relationship, that's really, could be a job or career change, or could be something intimate, or could be even something with your family. Card that fell out is black tourmaline. I've got my black tourmaline here. I love that black tourmaline, and also my bracelet. All right. Protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, self-belief. Now, we're going to do the angel answers. This one is really just for fun, but get your question. I haven't used these in a while, so get your question ready. Did something flip? No. Question ready. Let's see what we have going on for Tauruses. Taurus. What do we have for my Tauruses? Here we go, Taurus. Here we are. And drum roll, the answer is, it's up to you. Decisions. It's up to you. Okay, my Tauruses, let me know if any of that made sense. Okay, please comment. Do the like, share, subscribe, and clicking on the bell. You know that helps, so thank you. And Tauruses, oh my gosh, you were so supportive of me last week, and I do appreciate you doing that, so thank you. As always, my Tauruses, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.